the Garden of Eden. This is where life starts for me. This is where I belong, black and beautiful. The land that made me. I love Mama Africa.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. You just found me in the middle of washing my daughter's hair. A lot of things have happened. Happy New Year to everybody. A lot of things have happened since I last did a video in 2022 with my daughter. We had a wedding in the family. And many of you know that when ladies, when you have weddings, there are a lot of things that take place. A lot of things that take place because people don't have enough hair. They will add hair extensions to their hair. Or if they have enough hair, like my daughter had enough hair. She was a bridesmaid and she had enough hair. So they just had to kind of put it in a puff, you know, like, what do you call that, honey? They put it in a puff, right?
Yeah, ponytail.
a ponytail puff. That's what they did. She had enough hair, as you can see, because she's constantly taking care of her hair. But one of the things that we had to do, we had to use the protective heat protectant to actually use wave formers to style her hair. So controlled heat was used. But when the stylist in Uganda was going to put her hair in a ponytail puff, they used, kaboma. They used the gel that they normally use, most of the hairstylists use, to kind of hold her hair, in place. But we immediately had to wash it out, because let me tell you, if you've been, using strictly natural ingredients and then you introduce any synthetic ingredients to your hair, you are going to actually damage your hair. It will start breaking and so on and so forth. So in this video, I want to show you some of the things that you can do to grow your hair in 2023. Okay? If your hair didn't grow in 2022, well, pay attention. You will grow your hair in 2023 if you follow the instructions. Number one, hair growth starts with how you wash your hair. Number one, hair growth starts with how you wash your hair. If you are, someone who uses detergents, shampoos, synthetic shampoos to wash your hair, and you have natural hair, chances are that detergent shampoo will cause your hair to break. And when hair breaks, it does not really allow growth at all. So what do I use to wash my daughter's hair? Today I chose to use a conditioning bar. It is available in our Nissi Natural Salon in Uganda. And also here we do have, the conditioning bar. We had actually just sold out. But if you don't use a conditioning bar, you can also use our Nissi Naturals Clarifying Shampoo Bar. Today I just chose to use our conditioning bar. By the way, if you are watching this video and you go to our website, NissiNaturals.shop, you go there to order any of the products that you see me using here. When you order, in the comments, request for a sample of the conditioning bar. I'll send you a sample of this conditioning bar. This is a conditioning bar that you can use to shampoo your hair without stripping it of its natural sebum. Okay, it is a very mild conditioning bar. It lathers up so well, so I can show you. See that? It lathers up so beautifully. It will cleanse your hair without stripping it of its natural sebum. This hair has not really been thoroughly washed in about 2 weeks. That's the other thing. If you want your hair to grow, do not wash it every day, every week. That is what causes your hair to break. Okay, if you want your hair to grow, do not wash it every day, every week, every moment that you get. The only time that you would be washing your hair like that is using maybe like a pre-poo product and cleanse your hair mildly. Okay, do not wash your hair. The point I'm trying to make here, do not wash your hair every week. You want your hair to grow? Do not wash your hair every week. Okay? You can rinse it. You can stand in a shower and then just rinse it. Okay? So the way you wash your hair makes a difference. Like, I'm washing my daughter's hair today. I'm trying to take off any product buildup because I'm going to start, reintroducing uh, new product as in, I'm gonna put hair growth pomade. I'm gonna put a leave-in conditioner rather, and before you start introducing a new batch of product to your hair, cleanse it. Preferably use a clarifying shampoo bar. Okay? Use a clarifying shampoo bar. Today, I chose to use a conditioning shampoo bar. And actually, if you're here feeling my daughter's hair, you would notice that the conditioning bar is really moisturizing and it does not strip the hair of its natural sebum. Okay? But it cleanses. It's cleansing. It lathers up so beautifully. And what I do, I wash the hair in sections. Do yourself a favor. Always divide your hair in sections. When you divide your hair in sections, it will actually allow you to manage the washing of your hair, so that you do not have to have your hair in one full puff. Okay, divide it into 4 sections like I did over here, and wash each section. If you're standing in the shower, like right now I have a portable sink, but if you're standing in the shower, it would help you. Now, when you're washing your hair, start with your scalp. Okay, take the shampoo bar, pat the hair, and rub the shampoo bar. This is the shampoo bar for those of you who are watching. These are one of the shampoo bars that we give out as samples. I just picked up a couple because my daughter has a lot of hair. Try it if you want to try out our shampoo bars. When you go to order on nissinaturals.shop, the link is going to be placed here. You can go and order. But when you order for any product that I'm using here today, request for a sample of the conditioning bar that I'm using today. I'll send it to you for free. But first you have to make an order so that we can sneak it into your order that we're going to be shipping to you. Okay? So if you order for the shampoo bar sample, be sure that you have made an order, at least, the products that I'm going to be using here today. Place an order. Try the Nissi Naturals product. If you're in the U.S., we will ship to U.S., we ship to Canada. We can also ship to Europe. Just place your order and we'll be more than happy to ship it to you. And then when you place your order, we will actually do what? We will also send you a sample of our conditioning shampoo bar. Okay? All right. Now, if the camera is showing you everything I'm seeing here, I go for the scalp. Use your nails to scrape the scalp. Scrape off any excess product buildup. Okay? Go in there and scrape. Get rid of any excess product buildup. It will take more than one rinse for you to do what? For you to get rid of any excess product buildup. Okay? The first time around, the product will be a little stubborn to come off because if you haven't washed your hair in a while, the product will be on there. Right now, if you were to see the water that's coming out of her hair the first time around, you've seen that in my other videos. The water is really, really cloudy. Okay? So it may take more than one rinse, one shampooing rinse for you to get rid of the buildup. Now, why am I taking time to shampoo and scrape? Because you want a clean scalp. One of the ways that your hair will grow is if your scalp is clean. Hair grows from your scalp. If the pores of your scalp are covered by the product that you've been putting on your hair will not grow. Okay, and most people resort to braiding their hair. They resort to not only braiding their hair, they resort to weaves, they resort to wigs. Those are good things to go to on a part-time basis, but they are not meant to be things that you go to as a permanent hairstyle. Okay, I would actually discourage people who put in weaves. If you're attaching things to your hair, for now you look beautiful for a moment, but in the future you are going to reap the repercussions. People who have been wearing weaves for years have been coming to me and asking if I could help them because their hair is falling out, because they use glue too much. Okay, and also people who've been using wigs. Please do not wear wigs all the time. Okay, and when you're buying a wig, try to get one that is breathing. Okay, please do not wear wigs all the time. If you decide to wear a wig, try to wear one that breathes. Okay, and this is from my experience as a natural hair expert. Okay, in my experience, people have come to me, they were doing certain things, and now they're trying to correct what they did before. And let me tell you, that's where the problem lies. Okay, today what we're going to do, I'm going to show you some of the things that will help your hair grow. So right now, I had to do 2 shampoo rounds. Okay, 2 shampoo rounds. The water is now clean. The hair is bouncy. It is the S curl is prominent. Okay, and the hair is jet black. Okay, I always chuckle when people come up to my daughter and ask her if this is her hair or is she wearing extensions. In this family, we do not wear extensions. We do not wear extensions. We believe that you can take care of your hair and your hair can actually grow. One of the reasons why people come to me and tell me that their hair does not grow, their hair doesn't grow past any length, is because you are not taking care of your hair. You are not giving your hair, protein. Try to make sure that you give your hair protein. Okay? Give your hair protein. Give your hair protein and it will grow. Okay? Pick up your head a little so I can do this mantle knot. Give your hair protein, it will grow. In other words, what I'm saying, do a protein treatment at least every other week. Okay? Or even every week, do a protein treatment. Here at Nissi Naturals, we do have the Bendera Deep Protein Treatment that you can add to your regimen. Okay? Add it to your regimen and you will see the result. You just have to be consistent. There are some of you who buy my product and you only use it once and you expect results immediately. If you buy my product and you only use them once, you will not get results. You will not get results. Okay? You have to be consistent. You have to use the product for at least, 6 to 8 weeks for you to begin to see the results. If you're going to buy my product and only use it for one round or one time, you will not see results. And please do not accuse my product of not working. you did not use it the way it was intended to be used. Okay? If you only use my product once and then you claim nothing happened, well, obviously nothing happened because you did nothing. Okay? Use a product 4 to 8 weeks. You will begin to see a difference. You know, the products that we make here at Nissi Naturals, we have tested them on ourselves, on our family members. We have tested them on our friends, and they have seen results. Why? Because they have been consistent. So if you are going to try out any of our products, make sure that you give them, 4 to 6 weeks, and then you'll begin to see results. This hair did not grow when we were just starting to use the Nissi products that we have put out on the market. We had to be consistent. We had to be intentional. Okay. So, if you are not consistent, you will not see results. Okay. You will not see results. If you're not consistent, you will not see results. Okay. Again, if you're just joining us, I am starting off by shampooing, my daughter's hair. Okay. Part of hair growth has to do with how you cleanse your hair. Many of you are using the commercial shampoos on the market, which are made with synthetic detergent, ingredients. My suggestion to you is you should try our shampoo bars. Okay, these are pH balanced. They will cleanse your hair without stripping it of its natural sebum. Sebum are the natural oils. Okay, now when you are shampooing like I'm doing right now, make sure that you use the tips of your fingers and go for the scalp. Scrape off the 80 product that is left behind for weeks. Some of you wash your hair every other week. So when you go to wash your hair, use your fingernails to scrape. Okay? Scrape the scalp. Scrape off the product. Okay? You see my nails? I'm scraping up the product of my daughter's hair. Go for the scalp. Start with the scalp. The hair will, is easy to clean, but scalp. Okay? Wash your scalp. Go for it. Use your fingernails and move up a little bit. There we are. So go for the scalp. The water will be cloudy. Like my water is really, really cloudy. That shows that the product it's actually milky cloudy. Okay? So I'm going to do a first rinse to get that excess dirt off the hair and the scalp. And then I'm going to apply the, more shampoo bar. That way I can get any excess product buildup from the scalp. Okay? Since you wash your hair, like for example, my daughter now has come to the place where we only wash her hair once a month. Okay? Once a month. So when we have a wash day like today, we are going to, sometimes we wash it twice a month, but today we are doing a thorough cleansing. We are going for the scalp. We're cleansing. Okay? The way you know that the hair is clean, I've told you this before, the way you know the hair is clean, you will begin to see a lot of lather coming from the hair. When the hair is not clean, not so much lather comes off of your hair because the product buildup that you have, it will actually refuse the shampoo bar to lather. But now you can see it's starting to lather. Okay? So do not be afraid to use a lot of the shampoo bar, okay, and cleanse. Remember, go for the scalp, okay? The scalp that is clean will help your hair to grow. A clean scalp is what causes your hair to grow. Many of you use coconut oil, you use shea butter, you use all these different oils that you put on your hair, olive oil. Those are good for your hair, yes. But you know what happens? They stay on the scalp and they create a buildup. And that buildup is what hinders your hair from growing. Okay? Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Dr. Andrew Solomon. I am also a natural hair and skincare expert of natural hair and skincare. I use only natural ingredients to manufacture products for your hair, natural hair. This hair that I use to demonstrate, first of all, my daughter is all natural. We don't use anything unnatural. She also knows it. You know, she has been schooled. She knows that anything unnatural should not touch her scalp. Okay? It's only recently when we were in Uganda for a wedding, the stylist used the gel that's made up out of kaboma, for one day. But as soon as we got home, we washed it out. Okay? Because I knew it was going to start causing problems right away. The hair is starting to look clean. It is dark. That's when you know your hair is really getting cleansed. That's how you know the hair is really getting a good cleansing. Okay? All right, so number one, if you want your hair to grow, make sure that you are washing it nicely. Wash your hair really nicely. That is what is going to help your hair to grow. If your hair is not washed, it will not grow, especially your scalp. Some of you wash your hair, but you don't target your scalp. Please go for your scalp. Don't be in a hurry. Okay? Go for your scalp. The water in the sink is starting to be clean. So I know my daughter's hair, it is really clean. The other thing that you could do is smell the hair, Clean hair, you would know it is clean when it smells clean, okay? Now, we don't use perfumes and unnatural fragrances. We use essential oils, so some of our products that you come across will be unscented. In Uganda, they have chosen not to scent. Here in the US, Nissi Naturals uses essential oils. But in Uganda, they also use essential oils, but they use very little. Okay? Sit up. Sit up. Okay. So I'm going to use a microfiber towel to dry her hair. See that? Now that I've finished washing this section, I am going to apply oil. So the next thing that's going to help your hair to grow is if you do every other week. Try to do what we call an oil rinse. Okay? Try to do what we call an oil rinse. If you do an oil rinse, it would actually help you tremendously. Okay? So I have finished washing her hair. I know it's clean because it's jet black. It smells clean. I can even see the scalp is clean, you know. Now we're going to start working on doing an oil rinse, okay? So what I do when I do an oil rinse, I douse my daughter's hair with a lot of oil, okay? I would suggest that you get like soybean oil. It's the cheapest on the market. Although these days they say that because of the Ukraine-Russian war, now the soybean oil is a little expensive, but it's still affordable. So get yourself soybean oil. Buy yourself the Nissi Naturals Hair Grow Oil. This is the Nissi Naturals Hair Grow Oil. Okay? Okay, it comes in 8 ounces, and it comes also in 4 ounces. If you're a newbie to Nissi Naturals products, start with the 4 ounces. But I promise you, you'll be right back to order for this. So take probably 1 tablespoon of the hair grow oil, mix it with 3 tablespoons of soybean oil, and douse your hair with that kind of oil. So here we are. I have some oil in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to saturate her hair with a lot of oil. I mean, extra saturate. That's what an oil rinse is all about. I saturate it and I massage her scalp at the same time. Section at a time. See that? So start with the scalp. Saturate the hair with a lot of oil. Yes, it's going to run down your shoulders, your scalp, your face, but that's what an oil rinse is all about. You saturate your hair with oil. In other words, our black and brown hair doesn't retain much oil. Okay, so we have to help it. One of the ways you help your hair is by saturating it with oil, by doing an oil rinse. Okay, I'm literally dousing her hair with oil. See that? This is going to not only help her hair grow, it's also going to strengthen her hair. I've mixed the soybean oil with the Nissi Naturals Hair Grow Oil, and I'm doing an oil rinse with it. Our hair grow oil has a lot of herbs that enhance growth, okay? I am really saturating her hair with oil. A lot of oil. And as I'm doing this, oil saturation, I'm actually also detangling. Okay? I'm also detangling. Okay? So what you can do, take a small sections of the hair and just apply the oil like that. Let every part of the hair be saturated with oil. And this is what's going to happen. Can you see that? This is what's going to happen. When you're doing an oil rinse, take small sections, detangle as you run through, back and forth like that, back and forth like that. Okay? And this is what happens. Do you see that the S curl? Okay? Take another section, a smaller section, and run your fingers through. That is detangling. Okay? I like to finger detangle, but if you don't have the patience, you can use a wide tooth comb. Okay? You can use a wide tooth comb like this. That is a wide tooth comb. Then start at the end of the hair and comb through like that. Get all the kinks out as you do this oil rinse. I call it an oil rinse because I start off by saturating my daughter's hair with oil. Okay? As I detangle. You see that? This in itself is also what some of you call an oil treatment. I'm using oil to really treat my daughter's hair. And this will do a number of things. It will help your hair to grow, but it will also also strengthen your hair follicles. Okay? This will also prohibit your hair from breaking. Okay? See that? I'm taking sections using a wide tooth comb, and I am saturating my daughter's hair with the oil. The oil has, rosemary in it. It has garlic extract. It has onion extract. It has henna extract. It has a lot of wonderful nutrients that will help your hair to grow. Okay? I am ensuring that I saturate this young lady's hair with a lot of oil. Okay? It is an oil treatment of sorts. It is going to help her hair to grow. The hair follicle will actually absorb it. Okay? You see that? Okay, so I've finished this section. I can just, I can just take this section right here, and I can just do a loose two-strand twist, because later on, I'm going to rinse out the oil, the excess oil, not all of it, just the excess oil. You see that? Later on, I'm going to rinse out the excess oil, but I'll let the oil sit on her hair for a few hours, and then later on, we are going to rinse out the excess oil. Okay? Okay? So, that section, you can actually section that off. You can get a hair clip like that, and take that section and section that off. Okay? Now I'm going to take a little bit of hair here and massage the excess oil into her hair as I finger detangle. Remember, finger detangling is the best thing you could do. I would only use a comb when I come across a very tough, kinky piece of hair. But look. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay? So here at Nissi Naturals, we want to educate you. We don't only want to sell you product, but we want to educate you. We want to educate you that the best thing that you can ever do for yourself is go to using natural products. Stop using synthetic products, especially those that have petrochemicals in them, mineral oil, petroleum jelly, parabens, sulfates. All those things are dangerous to your health. Many people are struggling with cancer right now because over time they have been using they have been using products that introduced, toxins to their system. And these toxins will cause you to develop health problems in the future. I believe, people are struggling with cancer because of what they've been eating in the past and what they've been putting on their skin and hair. People who are struggling with hemorrhoids, people who are struggling with all those health conditions. They have discovered that Black women, especially who are suffering from hemorrhoids and what are those things that grow in the uterus? Fibroids. They discovered that women, Black women who were perming their hair over time, they traced their activities, and they discovered that they were using chemicals to perm their hair. They were using chemicals to bleach their skin. And, other things that have been associated with these chemicals is breast cancer and so on and so forth, uterine, cancer and so on and so forth. So my friends, please be mindful. Be mindful, Start using natural products, okay? For me, when I was starting out, many years ago, before I became a naturalista and a manufacturer of natural hair and skincare products, I, was using, things without knowing that they had repercussions. Okay. So, when I educated myself, that's when I discovered that, there were certain things that were not good for my family, for my children, So I stopped. I stopped everyone in my family from using those ingredients. I decided to go natural. My wife went natural. My sister went natural. My son went natural. Everyone in the family went natural. We started educating people the dangers. Now, if you're just joining us, we are doing an oil rinse. We're starting off by saturating my daughter's hair with oil. This oil is soybean oil that has been mixed with the Nissi Naturals hair grow oil. This one right here. Okay? That is the Nissi Naturals hair grow oil. I took a tablespoon of that and I mixed it with 3 tablespoons of the soybean oil. And now I put it in a bottle that has a little pointed nose like that. And I go for the scalp first. I saturate the scalp with the oil. Okay? And also the hair. Saturate the scalp with oil and the hair. Okay? And then massage the excess oils into her scalp and also her hair. Okay? Like so. Okay? This is one of the ways your hair is going to grow. I told you washing your hair properly will also help you grow your hair. Now, I'm also telling you that doing an oil rinse every other week will also help your hair to grow. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're looking to grow your hair. Let me tell you, if you do what I'm showing you here, you, my friend, will be able to see growth. Okay? Most people who say that their hair doesn't grow, it's because you're not, doing certain things that we teach you here at Nissi Naturals. And you don't need to only listen to Nissi Naturals. Go to YouTube. If you haven't liked our YouTube channel, oh well, you need to like it, because we come up with videos. We show you the ways that you can grow your hair. Now, as you are saturating the hair with oils like so, the hair is wet, by the way. This is wet hair. So I'm gonna take a section of the hair like so, and then I'm gonna concentrate on that. Douse this with oil. Literally, let the oil flow. That's what the oil rinse is all about. It's a messy process. It's messy, but it is going to do you good. It has done my daughter really good. Okay? Okay? As you do this, finger detangle. I tend to repeat myself so that you too can learn. Fathers, you can learn. Mothers, you can learn how to take care of your children's hair. How to help your friend take care of their hair. Now, what I'm doing, I am going back and forth with my fingers, detangling, but also making sure that the oil is applied to the entire hair shaft. You see that? Okay. I am finger detangling as I saturate her hair. Then when I'm done here, I can just take this section and I can do a 2-strand twist, a loose one. Because I told you earlier, I'm gonna take these out and rinse out the excess oil. Not all of it, you have to leave some of the oil. That's how your hair will look beautiful. Okay? So I'm doing a 2-strand twist. I'm not squeezing too hard because I don't want the oils to be squeezed out. But I just want to make sure that I lock in the oil in there. The oil is treating her hair. It's going to stay on her hair for a few hours. And then later on, we're going to have her jump in the shower, take one section at a time, and voila. By the way, if she wants, she doesn't have to, rinse out the excess oil. But it will be too much. It will be too much. She will look like a refinery if she left this oil. Let me tell you, there's a lot of oil here. A lot of oil. Do you see this? See my hands?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You see that?
Yes.
So I would suggest that you don't leave this excess oil on your hair. Rinse it out, and then the next thing that would happen, you introduce the conditioners, you introduce the hair growth pomade. I'm going to show you those in a few minutes. But my daughter's hair has grown because of this regiment that we are showing you here. Most of you come into my inbox and ask, how does your daughter's hair grow? This is exactly what we're showing you here. Okay? We're showing you exactly what we're doing. Okay? Nothing to hide. Some people think we're hiding something. No, there's nothing to hide. It's on camera right here. Follow it and you will see. Yeah. Ooh, some of these clips they're tough. They're nice and tough, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Yes. Okay, so I'm now going to work on this section. Am I doing the right thing? Yeah. Let's just do that. Okay, so now I have this section. Again, don't get bored, but one of the best ways to educate is by repeating processes, showing you exactly how it's done over and over again. The more you repeat it, the more you learn how to do it. Apply the oil, saturate the hair, with the oil. This is what the oil rinse is all about. You want to saturate the hair with a lot of oil so that your hair can absorb as much as it wants, and then the excess will be left. And that's what you rinse out. Okay? For you who has especially type 4 hair, type 3 hair, oil rinses are very good for you. Okay? If you have type 1 hair, you already have excess oil in there. So I would not really worry about, an oil rinse. But if you have type 3 and type 4 hair, especially type 4 hair people, come listen to this. Kaweke, that's how we call it in my language. Kaweke, mwaba kaweke. Mujemu yige. Envidi kaweke o zidabirido tia. I had to channel this to my Luganda speaking audience. Envidi kaweke o zidabirido tia. Teddy envidi mbi. There's no hair that's bad hair. Okay, that used to be the myth when the colonialists used to think that our black and brown hair was bad hair. That is the ignorance that they came with. Okay, now we know that black hair and brown hair is beautiful hair. And if you take care of it, ooh, my friend, you will see the results. Right now, I am seeing results. My daughter loves her hair. I love her hair. My daughter has actually inspired me to create so many products, because when we create new products, we actually do what? When we create new products, we try them out on her, and and my wife. Both of them have inspired me to make these products. And even my son though doesn't use too much. He uses a little here and there. But my entire family has inspired me to manufacture products that are safe for you to use, that will not cause you any health problems in the future. And I hope that in 2023, you will actually go for a healthy hair journey. If you've been perming your hair, let's stop it. Chemicals are no longer good for you. If you've been perming your hair, stop it. Okay? Stop, trying to look like something that God did not intend you to be. God did not intend you to have straight hair. You can have straight hair if you want to, but actually embrace your natural beauty. That's what we always tell you here at Nissi Naturals. Stop using chemicals to alter what God gave you. Embrace your natural beauty. Okay, this is natural hair. It's beautiful. It is, oh my goodness. And yes, I'm biased because I have seen my daughter's hair journey. It wasn't like this from the get-go. Okay? You see that? So I have saturated her hair with oil. Now I also detangled. You see that? So now I am going to put it in a loose 2-strand twist. See that? Loose 2-strand twist. Like so. Like so. Like so. Fathers, you can do this. It's not a woman's job. For me, my belief is that if fathers took an interest in their daughter's hair, we would not have too many women hiding their beautiful natural hair in weaves, in wigs, in braids. I'm not saying braids are wrong. My take on braids is that they should be temporary. They should not be permanent solution. Okay? Wigs should also be temporary. You only wear them on a bad hair day. For example, when you did not have time, to do your hair. Throw on a wig when you're going to work and do what? Throw on a wig and run to work. But when you come back from work, take off the wig. Take out your hair. Take care of it. Okay, give it a protein treatment. Okay, give it a protein treatment. Okay, and you see, so I've done half of her hair. You know, in just we did the washing. Now we're doing the oil rinse. I call it an oil rinse because later on I'm going to rinse out the excess oil and then I'll go on to condition her hair. Okay, so let's do this section. I'm going to do all the sections so you can see exactly how the whole process works. Okay, and here we are. Beautiful hair, clean hair. Never put any product on your hair if it's not, you know, wet. This hair is wet. We just finished the washing, so the hair is still wet. Now we are going to take the oil and saturate first the scalp. Go for the scalp. Go for the scalp. If you can see the camera, the oil is dripping. Can you see the oil dripping? Mm-hmm. That is how you saturate the hair, with a lot of oil. Don't worry, this excess oil is going to be rinsed out, hence the oil rinse. But at first, go for the scalp. Go and massage the oil on your scalp. So right now, the scalp is receiving an oil treatment. It will be nice if you actually warm up the oil in hot water. In other words, if you have a bottle like this and you sit it in warm water, that also will help you tremendously. When you heat up the oil in temperature, it is going to be absorbed in the hair follicle very, very fast. Okay. Here we have it. I have a kink that I need to take care of. It's right here. The beautiful thing, it's at the end of her hair, so it is easy to deal with. If you have a kink, always deal with it. Okay? And that's gone. Now, I'm going to take a small section and concentrate on that small section. Again, take some oil and apply it to just a small section. Okay? All right? And massage like so, as your finger detangle. Okay? Massage like so, as your finger detangle. Okay? Go back and forth from bottom to up. Okay? As your finger detangle. Go for the kink. If there's any part of the hair that is kinked up, finger detangle it. Pull it apart. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry, because if you break your hair unevenly, it will not grow. Today's video is giving you tips on how to grow your hair. Follow my lead, and you, my friend, will be glad you did. There you go. I got the kinky part out. Now, I am massaging the excess oil into her hair follicles. Okay? By the way, if you don't want to do a two-strand twist, you can just do a loose bantu knot. Just twist the hair into a rope like that, and at the base of the hair, you can just do a bantu knot. Okay? You can do a bantu knot. But I like two-strand twists. They're easy because later on when she's taking out her hair, they will be easy for her to take out. Okay? So let me do this section. think this section is good. So take those two and do a 2-strand twist, like so. Like so. By the way, I've been watching a lot of Nigerian movies, African movies, and a lot of those movie stars, they have resorted to wearing wigs galore. My goodness. You would think they were not born with hair, you know. And some of, I think some of them are going to be upset with me. And some of them are really wearing wigs. And some of them are very badly made wigs. Expensive, but very poorly made. The lace front looks messed up. And, and listen, if you're going to wear a wig, wear something that matches you. Don't wear something that doesn't match you. My goodness gracious. People are wearing wigs and some of the wigs don't even look anything like them. And sometimes I look and I'm like, how unnatural is that? How unnatural is that? But anyway, everybody is entitled to do whatever they want. But if I am going to put on a wig, I will get one that matches me. Actually, a very good wig. If someone wears a very good wig, you won't even know it is not their hair. That's how it's supposed to be. Remember, I remember my mom used to wear a wig, and she loved the Afro wigs, and I always thought it was her hair. Up until one time, I was in my mom's room and I found, the heads of the wigs where she was putting them. I was shocked. I was like, oh my God. Mama has been wearing wigs all along. I was shocked. I was truly, truly amazed. But she wore them wigs so beautifully. So ladies and gentlemen, because there are men who wear wigs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to wear a wig, wear one that really can be nicely disguised. In other words, people won't know it is a wig.
I had a coworker, she wear a wig.
Mm-hmm.
She matched, because her hair was really short.
Mm.
She wouldn't wear these long wigs. She'd wear like curly wigs, things you would like do a double take. Yeah, that looks like,
In other words, things that matched her character.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you wear something that is completely not you? Like, them African girls wearing a blonde wig that goes up to your behind. Anyway, everybody's entitled. So you can do that. But my take is that wear a wig that matches you, okay? Also, besides wearing a wig that matches you, a wig is only supposed to be a temporary, styling, process. Or wigs are not designed to be worn 24/7. When you get home, take it off. Take it off. Okay? Take it off. When you get home, take it off. Let your natural hair breathe, if you have any. I am against weaves. Because weaves are designed to use glue. Glue is unnatural. It will cause you problems later on in life. People lose their hairline because they're using glue to weave other people's hair on their scalp. I'm against it. Some people will be mad at me, but let me tell you, It is not good for you. Why am I saying that? Because a lot of my customers are coming, my clients are coming right now and telling me they need a solution to something that was caused by weaves. You know, they applied too much glue and that glue ran away with their hair. Now they're coming to me, and let me tell you, something that you did for, over 10 years, it's going to take a while to correct. I can't do the magic for something that you took years and years doing. Some people were doing it for 20 years, and now they want me to correct it in a year. No, it will take a while. So that's why I'm warning you right now. Don't use weaves. That's why I'm warning you now. If you're braiding, let the braids stay in for 4 to 6 weeks, max. Anything longer than that, you are going to cause yourself problems. Okay? Today, I am coming here to show you how to grow your hair. Use the hair grow oil. So this my daughter's hair is wet, and now I am taking the oil, and this is our hair grow oil. It is really saturated with all sorts of ingredients that help the hair grow. So it's a very potent oil. I'll take maybe a tablespoon of this oil, mix it with 3 tablespoons of soybean oil. It's the cheapest oil, and then let the hair drink as much as possible. Fold, and this is what you do. See this? Camera, can you see it? Mm-hmm. I am dousing my daughter's hair with oil. This is what the oil rinse is all about. This is how my little girl's hair has grown. Okay?
Elizabeth's hair took time to grow.
It took time, but we were consistent, right?
Yes.
We've always been consistent. It took time to grow, but we were consistent. Okay? And go for the scalp. Massage the oil into the scalp. Let the scalp receive oil first. Okay? A healthy scalp will help your hair grow. Okay? Now, I'm going to take sections. I'm going to take small sections, like so. And they don't have to be as neat, because we're going to worry about drawing lines later on when we're styling. For now, just take small sections and finger detangle. Finger detangle, finger detangle, finger detangle. See that? Like so. You can even take a little extra oil and add it to the hair. That's what oil rinses are all about. Okay? And massage it in. You see that? Massage it in. If you are having difficulty with kinks in your hair, take a wide tooth comb, and you see that? The comb is just going through, cutting through like, I'm cutting through cheese with a hot knife. See? Then take another section, a smaller section, and repeat. Take a smaller section and repeat. Okay? This is still kinked, so I'm going to put some oil in. And by the way, don't be shocked when you're doing this, because you haven't really detangled your hair in a while. Your hair will be shading a little bit, because it was, my daughter's hair was locked, in a protective styling of two strands, the two-strand protective styling. So right now, as I do this, I am finger detangling, and some of the hair is shading off. That's okay. Our hair shades every single day. Every single day, your hair shades. Now, when you have your hair in protective styling, you won't see the hair that is shading off until you're doing things like I'm doing right now. That's when you come across the lots of shading. Now, I'm going to just go and use a comb to start from the end to comb out the kinks. See that? Start from the end and you work your way down. Okay? Start from the end and work your way down. Start from the end and work your way down. Start from the end and work your way down, combing through with a wide tooth comb. Okay? If you have natural hair, type 3, type 4, avoid those close comb, because they will break your hair. Use a wide tooth comb. See that? Use a wide tooth comb. So now, I'm going to take this section and I'm going to put it away. I detangled it. And now I can put it away gently. It's receiving all the oils I put in there. This is how my daughter's hair has grown. And she loves it. I love it too. And all the people who see her, they think she has extensions. No, she does not. She has Nissi Naturals. That's all she has in her hair. Okay? Nissi Naturals. And this is a Nissi Naturals girl. Hey, don't do that. Okay. She's a Nissi Naturals girl. No extensions. Now, can you see this? Okay, so I'm going to take this section. We're almost done. So I just want to walk you through. My videos are long, but they are educational. Okay? If you can sit through a 1-hour movie, reality movie, this is it. Okay? My movies are long, but they are educational. It's a class. Okay? I'm showing you everything that we've been doing for my daughter since she was a baby. Okay? Okay? So I'm applying the oil and I'm finger detangling. Applying the oil and finger detangling. Now I can take a small section and just go like that, back and forth, run my fingers through it.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
And voila. So if you want to find out where we are located, we are at 235 Main Street in Pawtucket. If you're in Pawtucket, Providence, anywhere in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Maine, you can drive down. You know, we are the only natural hair and skincare manufacturing joint in New England. I haven't seen any. If they are, they're not as good as me. They're not as good as Nissi Naturals. Okay? Again, I don't only talk about this stuff. I have educated myself. I have a diploma in natural hair and skincare formulations. So I'm not just talking to you about hair. I have been studying hair since 2008. Do the math. And I think I have the right to call myself an expert. So some people say, well, you're not an expert. Well, if I'm not an expert, if I've been doing research, by the way, I have a PhD in education. So if I've been doing research and I have acquired all this knowledge about natural hair, why am I not an expert? Why am I not an expert? I am an expert. I have over 15 years of experience in natural hair. Back here, I have to take time to detangle the hair because it's all kinked up. So I have to be patient. I take one at a time and detangle. See that? See that? I didn't lose too much hair this time. I think, my daughter has done a good job whenever she was taking care of her hair. She was detangling. When we were in Uganda, she took charge of her hair. She washed out the unnatural gel that they had put on her at the wedding. And voila. So take time. Now I'm going to just add oil. I detangled this. This is the final part that we have. I'm saturating it with oil. Okay, and massaging in the oil, massaging the scalp. I love how hair, if you take good care of it, it responds. Okay, so now I'm going to use a white tooth comb. I'm going to start at the end and comb out any kinks from all angles. See that? Go from all angles and comb out. All the kinks will be combed out. And then work your way down. Do the same thing. From all angles. Comb out. Work your way down. From all angles. And comb out. If you were here, you would be so amazed at how beautiful the curls are. But I think you can see them here. I can put the towel right here. It's a light towel, and you can see my daughter's hair responding. Can you see this? Okay. See that? That is natural hair with good care. See that? Natural hair with good hair. Good care. Natural hair with good care. Now, I am going to take this, and I'm going to take this, and turn this way, please. 2-strand twist. See that? 2-strand twist. 2-strand twist. 2-strand twist. Not too tight. I don't want to squeeze out the oils. So I think the next time that when I do a video, I will start where the process, the oil rinse process. What happens after? I'll do a part 2, probably on another day. I'll do a part 2 where I will show you how to rinse out the excess oil and then what you have to do after that. Okay. Today I did part 1. And what, I was showing you is the shampooing with the conditioning bar, and then doing the saturation of oils in my daughter's hair, and this oil is going to stay in for a couple hours, and then later on, she's not working today, so she will be able to rinse out the excess. Okay, she'll be able to rinse out the excess. But right here, I can see the hair is singing hallelujah. The scalp is singing hallelujah. They are taking in all the oils that I've applied them. This is a messy oil rinse process. Oil rinsing is messy. You have to saturate your hair with oil. But use the hair grow oil because it's going to enhance growth. Okay. So now, before we end the video, let me use this microfiber towel. No, keep it on. So let me show you some of the products that we've been using. One of the main products that we've been using is the Nissi Naturals Hair Grow Oil. It comes in 8 ounces and 4 ounces. And you can go to nissinaturals.shop and you can find this there. In Uganda, go to Mukwano Courts on Buganda Road, shop G02. We are on the ground floor. As soon as you clear the security office, we are right there. We even have a full-fledged salon, natural hair salon. They will help you, and you'll find this hair grow oil there. Okay, we can ship anywhere as long as you can pay for the shipping. We'll send it to you. And then the other thing that that we are going to use later on is the hair grow pomade. We have the vegan. If you're a vegan, we have a vegan version. We also have one that uses beeswax. The hair grow pomade that's for the people who are not vegan. You don't mind having beeswax in your product. We have the hair pomade, and this is the hair grow pomade. It helps your hair grow. It seals in the moisture. It's what helps my daughter's hair grow. Okay, and then we obviously we were using the clarifying shampoo bar. We may have to repackage this because I told you it was a messy, oily process. So yeah. So those are some of the products. We have a lot of products here at Nissi Naturals. Every hair and skincare product that that we have is made by us for us, and it is tested. It is carefully researched, and we don't give you anything that's going to cause you any health problems in the future. Okay? So when you order for any product, remember to request for your conditioning shampoo bar. Okay, I want you to try that out. Request for a sample of the shampoo bar. I will send it to you at no cost. Okay. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, please make sure that you share this video, while we're off. Share it with friends. Give it a thumbs up. Like it. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. And let as many people be educated about the natural hair. Thank you so much for watching. I am